He was pierced for our transgressions. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him. He was pierced. Who is he? This verse is found in the prophecy of Isaiah in the Bible, which speaks of the suffering, then the glory of God's servant. 700 years later, when Jesus came to Israel, as he lived out his life and then willingly went through great torture and then crucifixion, it was clear that Jesus Christ is the servant of Isaiah's prophecy and the one of whom this verse speaks. Why was Jesus, this suffering servant, pierced for our transgressions, for the things we've done wrong? That seems utterly unfair. The truth is, though mankind was made by God to have a wonderful fellowship with him, we can no longer have such fellowship after Adam, the one representing all humanity, rejected God and instead trusted in the devil's lies. From that time on, all creation was under God's curse, and only God himself could provide an answer to a seemingly impossible situation. How could sinners such as us not be consumed by God's awesome holiness? How could he welcome us into his heaven without violating his own character? So God the Son came to earth, eternal God, perfect in every way, yet now wearing a vulnerable human body like yours and mine. And while he lived those 33 years, he showed to everyone around him what God looks like in his life-changing and life-giving power. And yet it was all leading up to the central reason he came, that he, the only sinless one, would endure God the Father's righteous anger for our wrongdoing, our transgressions, so that we could know the peace with God that we were all created to enjoy. This is the heart of Easter, the heart of the Bible, the central point of history that you and I need to make the central part of our lives. As you confess your wrongdoing to God, as you ask him to forgive you, as you recognize that Jesus died for your sin and receive through God's Holy Spirit his gift of new life and everlasting fellowship with God. He was pierced for our transgressions. The punishment that brought us peace was upon him.